Really? We're going that far. Okay, I've stated in the past, I do not like Pokimane. There are many reasons in this video why I am going to say that. Or why I say that. I'll try my best to be as non-abusive as I can towards Pokimane and maybe a couple others I'm going to bring up in this video. But seeing this kind of ticks me off in a way because there are a lot of reasons why I don't like talking about Pokimane, and one of the reasons is she tends to play the victim. In this tweet, I think that's what she was doing. I'm going to approach this as non-abusive as I can. And if anything, if I'm going to be doing any funny shenanigans, I'm going to be making fun of myself in regards to making fun of her or the other individual that I'm going to be talking about in this video. But for that being said, let's do it. And to those, I don't want to call them that S word. I don't want to call them that T word, who are going to back up Pokimane in this video because I'm neckbeardy. Let me tell you something. I'm patchier than a pirate. Oh, I hate that fucking picture. I really do. I really hate that picture. So, I'm always that person who has to kind of bring out the worst in myself to prove a point. And I think this is what Pokimane was doing here. She was basically telling her trolls to leave her alone. Unfortunately, saying this face makes more money than you'll ever see in your life, and then putting up I'm gonna say dog shit picture of herself, that's not gonna make the trolls leave you alone. That's feeding the trolls. That's them being like Garfield and lasagna going But in any case, as I said, I'm going to try to be as non-abusive as I can. I'm gonna try to refrain from name calling like I've done in the past. And I don't regret doing that because there's two things I will never do on YouTube or on social media. And that is put my relationship with my wife or a girlfriend or a common law or family members. There's a reason for that. No one cares. And the only reason why I talked about Pokimane and Fedmeister back in the day was because she did exactly that. She took her relationship with him and threw it out on the internet. And even that's not healthy. what she did on the 15th with this tweet is not healthy. I don't know what's going through her head or what's mental state she's in. I don't even know if she was diagnosed with anything. I don't really care, really. It's up to her to provide that information. You know, such as me, I'm bipolar, I have PTSD, I have panic disorder, anxiety, depression, and ADHD. I'm putting that out there because I am on a mental health clarity journey, as my peer support group has called it in the past, and I'm willing to stay on that train. I'm still willing to take that journey because I want to better myself. And by seeing this tweet, I don't see Pokimane doing that. You know, I've tried my best to stay out of things like this because if I don't like a person, I don't follow them. If I don't like a person, I'm not going to read about them. But time after time after time after time after time, Philip DeFranco, you were part of the problem. Jeremy, you are part of the problem. I like both of you, don't get me wrong. I'm subscribed to both of you on YouTube. I really like your shows. I really like your news panels. I love how you go in depth. And I'm talking to both of you on this one. I love how you go in depth in stories, which leads me to why I'm pointing the finger at Philip DeFranco. He has stated many times about Pokimane's best friend and politician named Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. I hope I said that right, and if I did, that was gross. But in any case, I do not like AOC at all. I don't hate her on the same level as Pokimane. Pokimane is actually here, and AOC is here. I guess it's not hatred that I should be saying. I just don't like them. The thing with AOC is, the reason why I really don't like her is because she's a compulsive liar. She's basically a fear-mongering person, and she's also, and I have seen many people, Jeremy and Paul Joseph Watson, say this. Well, they've never said it right out loud, but allow me to say it out loud. AOC is a professional victim. I don't know whether she makes money from the crap that she says. I hope not, because I don't make money for the crap that I say. But, you know, case in point, why I do not like AOC. When I say she's a compulsive liar, there's been 2 incidents that I can think of at this point in time. I'm not going to bring it up on my computer because, you know, my computer's right in front of me, and obviously I'm looking at everything. But there are 2 instances where, one more recent and one kind of back in the day. Anyways, I will describe those two instances and allow me to smoke a bit of the chiba in talking about it. The first one, she released a bunch of pictures of her supposedly at a refugee camp somewhere in the US. I don't know where. Paul, you can give out the answer on this one because you were the one who brought it to my attention. What it was is she took a bunch of pictures of her leaning over a fence, basically, and then it turns out it was a police parking lot that she was at and that she was doing this photo shoot at. She went online basically saying that she was at a refugee camp and this is what she saw. And PJW, I like him. He may be a conspiracy theorist, but I think he's funny. He's stern and to the point, and I think he's funny. I like how he's stern and adamant about proving people wrong. And now on to the next one. Jeremy and from the quartering and Paul Joseph Watson brought this to my attention yet again. And then Philip DeFranco brought it to my attention. She went on an Instagram live stream and talked about how the insurrectionists at the Capitol building were trying to bang down her door. And allow me to do something to calm my nerves about this. Smoke weed every day. Fuck. Put too much keef in there. I thought I was going to pass out. It's still fucking smoldering. Okay, good. It's starting to go out. Anyways, as I was saying, AOC was talking about how the insurrectionists were trying to bang down her door. The problem was, she was not at the Capitol building when the insurrection happened. She was literally 4 blocks away. And if it is true that somebody was banging on her office door, I think Paul Joseph Watson proved what she was getting at. Especially when, she hears them banging on the door. Where is she? Where is she? It was a police officer who was doing that. Speculation. She wasn't there, though. She wasn't at the Capitol. Still smoldering. Anyways, back to Pokimane. Pokimane, I am not going to react to what you said. This face makes more money than you'll ever see in your life. You're basically telling people you have a God concept when you say that. And that's not good. That is as good as Al Capone bringing alcohol over the border during Prohibition. If anything, I said I'll do my best to not be abusive towards Pokimane, because you are not a professional wrestler. If this is a way to draw heat away from you, you are dead set wrong. I've been to many wrestling shows, and everybody knows wrestling is that F word. I'm not going to say it. Not going to say it. But what they do whenever they say something like this is they're drawing heat from the crowd. They're trying to, the heels in the match, who are the bad guys. Who is the bad guy? They are the ones that draw heat from the crowd just to rile them up and cheer for the baby face. I think on 2 occasions, whenever I heckled heels at wrestling shows, I think on 2 occasions, one told me, or one of different 2 people, the wrestler would tell me that wrestling is fake. The heel would tell me that wrestling is fake. I said I wouldn't say it. The other guy said it, but I'm basically telling you guys what he said to me. So, no misinformation. Wrestling is what it is. It draws in a crowd. It excites kids. It does so many things. Like, my back is killing me, and I had to take a double dose of my hydromorphine because the pain was just that bad. Slip disc be damned. But anyways, Pokimane, I do think you are a good person. You have broken no laws. As of this video, we don't know if you've broken any laws, but I digress. To me, you do show that you have a heart down there, and based on that, like, I often wonder if you've ever been a part of any charity or anything like that. That proves that you're a good person too, especially with the money that you brag you make more of than myself. I do believe you're a good person, but the way you've treated Jeremy, the way you've treated Fedmeister, even an unconventional guy like me going up against a conventional woman such as yourself, I would not touch you with even a 100-foot pole. That being said, I don't like you. I really don't like you because of some of the actions that you've pulled in the last so many years. I understand what happened between you, Leafy, and Keemstar was let's just put it this way, it was idiotic. But it wasn't harassment. As edgy as Leafy was, those 3 videos that he made on you, it wasn't harassment. And to anybody who sees this video, do me a favor, don't harass AOC, don't harass Pokimane. Just because I don't like her doesn't mean she deserves more mental health pain. There have been videos in the past of mine. My best one, and I will admit now, talking about it, it was a negative thing to say, but it was also true. And I do feel Sweet Anita needs to get as much, not just mental health, but physical help as well. You know, such as getting a bodyguard whenever she goes out. You know, I don't know how much you Twitch streamers make in a month or even a week. Who knows, in a day. You're doing something better than I am if you're up here and I'm down here. But I think there's only a few Twitch streamers that I really like. You know, Pokimane I've seen on a few occasions where you have tried and failed to be funny, but regardless, I wish you nothing but luck in your social media career. I don't like you, but I do wish you the best in your social media career, whether it's Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, whatever. In any case, I think I've done laughing, rambling, and joking around for just as I'm saying this, my other medication just kicked in. Rambling, joking, and criticizing. I am just finished. I hope this, I hate to say this, I hope this video reaches you, Pokimane, because it's not that I say I don't like you, that it reaches you. It's because if you want to talk about mental health, my DMs are open. Stogie_3 on Twitter. You know, like, I can help you in a few positive notions. Like a couple that I use, breathing exercises, you know, the 6-2-4 is what I call it. You know, you breathe in through your nose, count to 6. Hold in for 2, blow out 4. More oxygen in your brain, the better. Another one is halt. Are you hungry? Are you angry? Are you lonely? Are you tired? And then there are the 5 senses. You can Google them yourself. You're a smart girl. Anyways, I'm done rambling. And I will talk to you soon. Cheers.